What were you most excited to announce?
There's so much we got to announce. I think what I was most excited about was to get to see some of the stuff for Moana 2, this incredible performance by LAE. Zootopia 2, people got to sneak peek into some of the new worlds and new characters. And then we did a tiny little tease we've never done before for Frozen 3. I don't know, they're all like part of my family, so I can't pick one.
What can you tell us about Moana 2 and what's to come for her?
Moana is a little bit older. You realize her first journey was just the beginning. It is so much bigger. It's so epic. That tearing in her heart between the land and the sea only becomes an even bigger tug of war. And she has a little sister, which is an emotional core that drives her. And of course, there's always Maui.
For Zootopia, you said that there's going to be new worlds to explore. What can you share about that?
One of the scenes we got to show, and it's even just an early development scene of the marsh market. And I think people forget there are a lot of mammals, aquatic mammals that are part of this mammalian world, and getting to see them for the first time is great. But also, I'll say we're bringing sort of a different world to Zootopia because we're introducing the reptiles, and I can't wait for people to meet them as well.
All right, so Frozen 3, what can you share about that and what's to come for Anna and Elsa and Kristoff and Olaf?
Yeah, well, for us, whenever we think about is there more story to tell, we think about what questions do we still have. And today I got to show just page 1 of some of the questions we still had that made us realize we actually have 2 movies. It's going to take 2 to tell the story. But today we did something we've never done before. We actually brought the very first piece of concept art for Frozen 3, done by the incredible artist Brittany Lee. I mean, it's a development piece of art. The story could change from here. So it's a little nerve-wracking to introduce something so early, but also so exciting. And it's kind of the seed of the story, but who knows where it's going to go from here because we're still creating it.
Fans are so excited about Frozen 3. Do you ever take their reactions into account? How do you kind of factor that in?
Yeah, for us, early on when we started working on Frozen 2, we realized something that was very important is, as much as we enjoyed the way the world would embrace our characters, and we found that incredible, we realized that we wouldn't do justice to them if we didn't just go back to the characters. So we always make ourselves push everything aside and say, what would Anna do? What would Elsa do? We even took personality tests with them, reminding us they don't make the same choices as some people would want them to make if they could tell that story. But to me, I feel like those characters, to me, they're real, to me, they speak, and they tell us where they want to go. And that's going to be our true north on everything, is to let them tell us where they need to go.
Promise me we do this together, okay? I promise.
I know that you were inspired by your own relationship with your sister for Frozen. Do you consider yourself the Anna to her Elsa, and is that still holding?
My sister is always my Elsa. My sister is incredible. She's a doctor of education. She's taking on the education of the world. That takes superpowers. She's got it, and she's definitely was always the responsible one in terms of carrying all the burdens, and I was the wild child. But luckily, she sees the magic I have as much as I see the magic she has, and I think that's what is special about Anna and Elsa, and that I'm very lucky to have in my life with my sister.
What would I do without you? You'll always have me.